Supporters of medical marijuana say the new law has some cracks that patients are slipping through. It's been 2 years since patients with severe medical illnesses could legally use pot. But the problem is, where are patients supposed to get marijuana? ABC 6 reporter Colleen Harry is live at the State House with more on this story. Colleen.
Well, doctors can prescribe pot. The problem is patients have to go and buy from drug dealers. Now there's a plan on the table to create so-called compassion centers where registered patients can get access to the marijuana they need, because only a few patients have access to safe marijuana.
It's not exactly your typical greenhouse.
I just didn't want to deal with drug dealers.
But for the 41-year-old Providence man who owns this marijuana grow room,
So I grew it myself.
life isn't exactly typical.
You need a lot of room to grow them.
Joe doesn't want his face shown. He has a debilitating medical condition. Marijuana is his medicine.
$300 to $400 per crop to grow.
Of the more than 350 patients registered to use pot, he has what others would die for.
Not everybody can put all of this stuff together, and they're going to have to resort to the streets.
I've had a gun pointed at me 7 times. I've been robbed.
Which is why George DeRosas Jr. was at a State House hearing with legislators who are trying to decide if the state needs medical marijuana dispensaries, non-profit centers where registered patients can safely buy pot.
Right now, I get marijuana on the street.
George says he's trying to start a grow room, but it's not easy or cheap. He and other patients say state-regulated dispensaries would help.
Patients are able to access it on a constant basis.
The governor's office says Kacheri does not support the bill because the federal government bans medical marijuana.
He also does not favor expanding that program, which is not legal under federal law.
But registered patients see a different story.
People would be happy, pain-free.
And for you, safer?
Safer. Safer.
In a couple of weeks, the representatives from the House committee who heard that bill today will vote whether to send the bill to the full House. Meanwhile, a Senate committee will vote on that bill tomorrow. We're live in Providence. Colleen Harry, ABC 6 News.
Thank you, Colleen.